Oh. I don't even have sound ready. Whoops. At least for myself, anyway. What was I doing last? I don't remember. I think I was just exploring around. Well, we had just left the plateau. That's what happened. Ah, yes. Good. My main objective is to get that tower. At least my own main personal objective. Okay, hang on a second. I don't want it to be too loud. If my sound picks up on my headset, let me know. Turned it up a little bit. Yeah, okay. We return. Oh, hello. I see you. Ooh, I need arrows real bad. He really took his time. I don't feel like swimming out to get that. Let's see what we can see off in the distance here. We can see the tippy top of Hyrule Castle, being surrounded by that weird purple mist. I'm just going to say it again, and I'm probably going to say it a couple times. I'm really excited to share this game with you. And to anyone else who may be watching. But mostly you, hon. Ah! Goat! I'll let him go. It's alright. He was... Though he would have definitely shot rocks at me. No. Hup! Ow. Do I have something faster than this? I actually don't have much. Let's use the rusty one for these guys, because they only have 1 hit point anyway. Excuse you. Try that again. Do it. Do it. Gotcha. Those Octoroks like to hide. You were the goat. Octo Balloon. This inflatable Octorok organ has a lot of lift, so attach it to items you want to see float. Hold it in your hands and then place it on an object to attach it. So, oh, and an Octorok eyeball. This can only be obtained from an Octorok type enemy. You can sell it to a store, or you can make elixirs with it, but it may have other uses as well. As far as uses, I don't remember any special upgrades that require Octorok eyes, but that's probably still a thing. I just don't remember. We found an iron shroom. The cap of this mushroom is very hard. Use it when cooking. You know, that first sentence, bit too easy. Just gonna say, I could make a very dirty joke with that, but I'm gonna skip it. You insert your own. Alright, that's even worse. Moving on. Use it when cooking to prepare a dish that increases your defense. Actually, iron shrooms are pretty useful. I don't want arms, because they break very quickly. Like, even more quickly than... Excuse you. That doesn't sound appetizing. Nah, you're right. But, you know, I remember I used to hate mushrooms. I used to think they were disgusting. And now we have an Octorok tentacle. This can only be obtained from an Octorok type enemy. It's too acidic for cooking, but is highly valued as an ingredient for elixirs. I was about to say, that looks like it would make a good, like, seafood dish, but it's too acidic for cooking, I guess. Well, I mean, in general, the monsters of Hyrule are made of a weird, like, purple energy, so they're probably bad to eat. Real bad. Yeah, I like mushrooms now, too. I used to hate them, though. I don't... I'm now, like, extremely not picky. I actually used to be the picky one, I think. Yeah, I think I was the picky one. Excuse you. There's a lot of Octoroks around here. Balloons, Stemon... I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Stemanoka? Stemanoka? Yeah, that sounds right. Also, do I have an axe? I do. Nice. Apple, apple. Oh, apple. Apple. Another iron shroom. And let's get some firewood, just because we can. Alright, these areas always have a lot to pillage from. I'm trying to think of, like, when I visited you in New Zealand. Like, all the stuff I tried that I'd never tried before, but I don't remember the names of everything. And I wish I did. I do know, what was it? It's not scallops. I'm trying to think. Not snails. Some kind of hard-shelled, lamb. Oh, that was the, yeah, I mean, that's not what I was thinking of, but lamb, oysters, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. So lamb, I had never tried lamb meat before I visited. And I had never had oysters before. I think it was oysters, right? Yeah, I think it was. I really appreciate seafood. Like, I never used to. Ah, sweet. Okay, this is like one of the most useful, like, what is a radish? It's a vegetable, right? Yeah. It's one of the more useful vegetables, or one of the more useful food items you can find in the world are hardy radishes. Even eating one by itself gives you 2.5 hearts. A rare radish that grows best in sunny plains. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your maximum hearts. Anything that says increase maximum hearts gives you temporary hearts. They're not hearts that you can heal, but they do give you temporary extra life. It's pretty useful. Turn I got fresh, and you had a deep fried oyster dish with wasabi. I don't think I had wasabi. I'm actually not a huge fan of spicy. I can get down with some spicy every once in a while, but I'm not the biggest fan of spicy foods. But I do remember having some kind of fried oyster. I don't remember it being spicy. Anyway, maybe it did have wasabi. I just don't remember it being particularly... Oh, on the side. Oh yeah, then in that case I probably like didn't eat it. I probably just left it. Oh man. I was just having a conversation with my mom about how I would love to take her to New Zealand one day and show her the glowworms in particular. I just feel like that's something she would particularly love. Not the skylining, although I loved that. That was so much fun. But something that's in the wilderness that's fun, but not like kind of, you know, scary like skylining. But yeah, the glowworms would be something she would just, I think she would just love it so much. I was in love with everything. Everything we saw. Come back. I would love to. But I'm trying to go back to school. It's gonna make it a little harder. Keyword being trying. Okay, I've been pillaging this little area for a while now. But I would like to go visit this place right here. Yeah, and there's a shrine next to it too. We can do a shrine while we're at it. Okay, I can just try to swim it. Instead, I am going to use Cryonis to cross this river. Whoa. Although I see that fish in there. That's, I believe, a hardy bass. Those are good to have. Oh no, it's armored carp. Still just as good. Calcium deposits in the scales of this ancient fish make them as hard as armor. Cooking it into a dish will fortify your bones, temporarily increasing your defense. Next time we should take a boat to see glowworms in a canyon near here. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Are there like... So there are multiple glowworm caves that aren't like part of a tour, because they're just a part of the environment, right? So like, it's something you can just go out and find. Whee! How quaint. We found a stable. Although, it's a curious little thing out there. Found ourselves a little floating treasure chest out in the water. Glowworms are just a native species here. Okay. Yeah. Nice. They just accumulated a lot in that cave we went to. Okay. So they just turned it into a tourist thing. But you can find them all over the place, or in caves anyway. I didn't even read that. What is this? Riverside Stable. Okay. Actually, fun fact. Riverside is the city I was actually born in. I was born in Riverside, California. I never really lived there. I was only a small bab. But my uncle, my aunt and uncle, and their 2 kids, my cousins, they did live in Riverside for a while, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't think they live there anymore. I know they don't live in the house anyway. I don't quite recall if they still live in Riverside. But, oh, I was born in Hyrule? You're right, you figured it out. Sorry I lied. I could go for a bite. What do you mean?
Hi.
This guy's name is Goddard. Nice hat. Ah, customer, are you traveling alone? This inn gets full marks for beauty, so I highly recommend taking a rest here. The river here makes for some lovely scenery, and if you head northeast from here, you'll find the Millennium Sandbar. The scenery there is every bit as lovely as the scenery here. I'm something of a connoisseur of beauty, you see. I simply cannot resist a beautiful sight. I try to exude this in all things, not least of my own beautiful appearance. Okay. Speaking of, has anyone ever told you? You have the most beautiful features. Oh man, Link has been awake for like a day. He's already being hit on. I do have many fond memories of this beautiful land. If you have the time, would you indulge me? Sure. Oh, you would. Even more beautiful on the inside. Now, let's see. If you head north through Hyrule Field, you'll see the castle surrounded by that foul aura. It has long been a den of monsters, but in its glory days, it was surely a thing of wondrous beauty. It was in that very castle in those very days that my ancestor, my grandfather's grandfather, I believe. Anyway, he worked as the castle's appointed chef. I couldn't believe it myself. Oh, how I wonder what sorts of cuisine members of the royal court enjoyed in those good old days. As a child, I would often suffer meager meals, all while dreaming of the beautiful dishes that might have graced my plate. Oh, if only things had been different. Gourmet spiced meat, seafood curry, mushroom risotto, egg pudding. Oh my, I think I'm salivating. And it's my pursuit of those childhood dreams that explains the fabulous body you see here. These days, I enjoy my time working at these stables, sharing my tales of beauty with any traveler willing to listen. But I still wonder what could have been. Anyway, excuse me, I seem to have caught myself prattling on. But looking upon your perfectly symmetrical face, and discussing meals of beauty, has rekindled my desire. If you should happen to set foot inside Hyrule Castle, could you find it in you to keep an eye out for a cookbook? There must be one lying around somewhere in there. I'm simply dying to finally sample the food of the royal court. You know? Yeah. I was joking. You know, it's funny because, like, Hyrule Castle in this game is a fucking den of very powerful monsters. And it's harrowing, and it's difficult to survive. So it just seems like a funny thing to me. Someone who would, like, be like, alright, yeah, I'll do this side quest. Because it's one of the first side quests you can find. Because it's nearby the plateau. And you're just like, let me do this side quest. So you go into Hyrule Castle and you're not there to save Hyrule. You're just there to find a cookbook, and you're just dying left and right because you're being chased around. Okay. Alright, got her. He wants a royal recipe. I should probably cook, but I don't remember how I'm doing. I have a couple meals. I might be okay. Well, let's cook, like, at least one thing. I want to say... no, let's use the hardy radish. Maybe with a Hyrule... herb. Or no. Yeah. Yeah. And then something meaty. Vegetables and meat. Raw prime meat. Excellent. Let's cook that. Moited. Hearty fried wild greens. Full recovery plus 3 temporary hearts. Restores your health and temporarily increases your maximum hearts. A basic vegetable dish made by sautéing fresh wild plants. And some meat too, but whatever. Horsies. They're shoveling their faces in there. They're so cute. I like how horses in Hyrule have, like, you can find ones that have a blue coating to them. Cute. Give me that mushroom risotto. I know. It's so good. Hello.
Oh.
Welcome to my stable. We deal in all things horse-related. We also double as an inn. Huh. I haven't seen your face before. Do you know about the stable system? Well, for the sake of keeping everyone up to speed. Let's say I don't.
Oh.
Then allow me to explain. You can board your horse companions with us, then summon them as you please from our network of stables. You may have come across wild horses during your travels. If you catch one and ride it here to register it, it will become your horse companion. One person can board up to 5 horses, and you're able to swap horses in and out as you please. Do you know how to catch a wild horse? Catching wild horses? Okay. To catch a wild horse, all you have to do is approach it from behind, slowly so it doesn't notice you, and then hop on. But these are wild animals we're talking about, so if the horse you're riding starts to act up, try soothing it. It will eventually settle down, and when that happens, bring it to me.
Oh.
It may take a while for wild horses to get used to being ridden. They may change directions or slow down on their own until you earn their trust and respect. If your horse disobeys your direction, you'll want to gently redirect it and then calm it. If you continue interacting that way, your horse will naturally begin to trust you and become more obedient. That's all I can tell you about the subject, stranger.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually find that while that does help by soothing your horse, the fastest way to make your horse like you is to just feed it. You can give it carrots, you can give it apples. I'm not sure all the things that the horse will eat. I know for sure it'll eat those 2 things. That is a dignified horse, actually. Well, now he's eating. They're all pretty dignified. These people are wearing Mongolian fashion. Haha! They do. I thought that style looked familiar. What's this? Super Rumor Mill V4. Read. From the moment I wake to the moment I sleep, my mind is full of rumors. Even my dreams are gossipy. Tracy here. You fine folks keep up with dream rumors too, don't you? Well, this one's so good it might as well be a dream. Listen up, history buffs. This tidbit is about the brave soldiers who were tragically wiped out during the Great Calamity. The royal guards who protected the royal family. Amongst Hyrule's soldiers, only the best of the best had the honor of guarding the royal family. Apparently, the equipment they wore can still be found somewhere in Hyrule Castle. They say a former maid spoke of treasure near the dining hall, in the guard's chamber, and on the 2nd floor. I do hope one day Hyrule Castle is restored to its former glory, complete with royal guards. I wonder when a royal guard in shining armor will come sweep me off my feet. Tracy's recommendation? 5 stars. I was like, how many stars is that? Okay. So the Tracy's Rumor Mill stuff, you can find them all throughout Hyrule. And they're basically just clues on how to find certain equipment.
Yeah.
Percy. So close to Percy, but not quite. Have you gone to the giant castle north of here? That's Hyrule Castle. It's said to have fallen to ruin over 100 years ago. I used to sneak in there to salvage ancient treasures, but it's too dangerous to go in there now. These days it's surrounded by an eerie mist and savage machine-like creatures. Back when it was safer, I went in looking for this ultra-rare equipment that once belonged to the Royal Guard. It's legendary among collectors, but I was never able to find any. Funny thing is, the Royal Guard's gear is actually different from what Tracy was saying, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the rumor mill stuff is referring to the armor piece that you can get. And while she's talking about specifically the, like, royal weapons, which are some of the strongest weapons you can find in the game. At least I think that's what that's referring to. Ooh, another axe. I don't have room for it, but I should get rid of the one I have. Yeah, now I have a new shiny woodcutter's axe. Got some goats. Also, I just caught that cricket. It was just right in front of me. Very energetic cricket. Cook it with monster parts to increase a stamina recovery elixir. So I'm actually very far away from my intended purpose from earlier, but this is just kind of how the game works. You just, like, you go in one direction and then you just keep getting distracted until you finally reach it. Hello? It's Beetle! You may remember him from Skyward Sword and Wind Waker. And I think that's it. I don't remember the other games Beetle has been in. Hey, I don't believe I've made your acquaintance. The name's Beetle, but you can call me... Actually, let's just stick with Beetle. But even if you forget my face, you can remember me by my beetle-shaped backpack. Despite these dangerous times, you'll find me traveling all over Hyrule to fulfill your shopping needs. I stock many special bugs and must-have items for travelers, and I always charge a fair price, or my name's not Beetle. He's in Phantom Hourglass? Okay. That makes sense, because Phantom Hourglass, I believe, is a direct sequel to Wind Waker. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is a direct sequel to Wind Waker. So then, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it doesn't matter. These characters get reincarnated all the time. Anyway. I also buy all sorts of things. If you're in need of rupees, gemstones in particular fetch a high price. How can I help you today? I need to sell. I have no rupees, or barely any. Okay. So yeah, ambers are worth 30 rupees each. Opals, 60. This ruby I got is 210. And this sapphire I think is 260. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm gonna sell like 3 of these ambers. Wow! I'm gonna sell 1 opal. Yay! Yay! I'm going to sell a couple of these bokoblin fangs. And I think I'm good. Yeah. Okay. What have you got? I know for a fact that Beetle sells arrows. But he also has some thunderwing butterflies, electric darners, and tireless frogs. But I just care about your arrows. Because I always am gonna need arrows. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do it that way. Whatever. I just spent like a lot of my money on that, but cool. You know you have limited space for weapons. What about materials? Materials and food, you can have an unlimited supply of those. You can have an unlimited supply of arrows as well. It's only weapons. It's only weapons, shields, and bows that have a limited space. Woohoo! So, Wagho Kata's Shrine. Wagho! An unlimited supply of food. Ah. Yes. Yes, indeed. Can I move to Hyrule? I mean, if you're okay with, like, it being attacked every few thousand years by a terrifying demon. But, I mean, like, I think the pros outweigh the cons. Unlimited food. There's magic. You got cool blue horses. You get reincarnated. I'd say it's worth it. Magnesis is what we need for this. Actually, I wonder... No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, oh. Aw. I was a little too fast. I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but whatever. Blue horses. Blue horses were all you needed. Blue horses and unlimited food. Your question, are any links related? As far as we know, from Hyrule Historia, we know for a fact only one link is related to another link. It's never explicitly stated that the links have to be related. In fact, the entire existence of Wind Waker Link implies that you really don't need a blood relation to have a new link. But that's going deep. Basically, the only Link that we know of that is actually related to another Link is Twilight Princess Link. He has a direct bloodline to the Link from Ocarina of Time. And we know this for a couple reasons. I'm trying to remember. I think it just says in the game straight up. And it could be a translation thing, but I mean, that kind of stuff fucks with the lore all the time because of translations. But we know this because the game actually straight up says, like, you know, you have the blood of a hero in you or something like that. I don't remember the exact words. But anyway, however, many links have been related to like royal guards. In fact, this Link from Breath of the Wild, his father, we'll hear it later. It's not a big spoiler, but his father was a royal guard. So this Link is related to like a royal guard of Hyrule. But as far as like links related to other links, like sorry, I can't like game and explain at the same time. It just fucks with my brain. Yeah, like just by looking at Wind Waker Link, we know that it doesn't have to. They don't have to be related, because if in Hyrule Historia, it explains that Wind Waker takes place during the timeline where Link was sent. Ocarina of Time Link was sent back home to his he was sent back to his childhood. So that Link has been effectively deleted from the timeline because he was sent back home. So, in fact, because there was no Link that no longer existed in that timeline, Hyrule got fucked up when Ganon finally returned. And because there was no hero to come and save them, the gods basically flooded Hyrule. Because, you know, Ganon was fucking shit up, right? Or Ganondorf. He was still Ganondorf by then. So, essentially, the universe had to create a new Link. And that's how Wind Waker Link came to be. I think, thinking on it right now, because I haven't read the Hyrule story in a while, I think Spirit Tracks Link is related to Wind Waker Link. I'm not 100% on that, but I think that's a thing. Yeah, that kind of shit fascinates me. That's why it's like, I find myself kind of like impressed a little bit with Nintendo, even though, like, you know, sometimes it doesn't make sense. Sometimes they really, like, mess with the lore, but, like, I don't know. I kind of like a little bit how flowy it is. It's, you know, it's like even the lore in the Zelda timeline is still a work in progress. And I'm pretty okay with that, honestly. Wow, it is clear as day. Oh, well, now it's suddenly getting foggy. But yeah, I can see the sun, and yet it's raining. Actually, that reminds me of the rains when I lived in Vegas. We would just get flash floods, just very rapid fire rains, and then just gone. Always thought the Link thing was kind of depressing. It is, honestly. It is. When you really get down to it, especially if you think about Ocarina of Time Link. Out of all the Links and their stories and how their lives went down, the most depressing one to think about to me is Ocarina of Time Link. He got fucked up. His fate must have fucked him up. You have a kid who, during a civil war in Hyrule, his father was probably killed in the war. His mother tried to escape the war. She died in the process. But before she died, she was able to find the Great Deku Tree. So you have this kid who's been orphaned since a baby, and then he's raised by the Great Deku Tree, who watches over the Kokiri children. The Kokiris, some of the Kokiris bully Link because he never got a fairy, but the reason he doesn't have a fairy is because he's not a Kokiri, is because he's a Hylian, but he doesn't know that. Then when he finally does get a fairy, the only reason he was given a fairy was because they had to send him off on his grand adventure at 10 years old. And the first thing he's asked to do is to go inside the Great Deku Tree and kill the monster that's inside of him, which effectively kills the Great Deku Tree in the process. Or at least he's, like, dying. But all I know is that the Great Deku Tree dies, and that's like the first thing that Link has to do, is to basically put him out of his suffering, I guess. Or just basically, like, you know, fight this monster inside of him, only to realize it didn't save the Deku Tree. I mean, yeah, he comes back later, he like, grows a sprout or whatever, and then yeah, the Deku Tree's alive. But anyway, so then it gets even worse. Like, he has to sneak into Hyrule Castle, or at least to not Hyrule Castle, but the Gardens of Hyrule, and then he meets Zelda, and her father won't believe her about the evil man that's going to, you know, betray them, and then Link is sent on this quest to, like, help out Zelda, and, like, then when he finally does finish his task of finding the pendants, as soon as he comes back... Sorry, I can't do this at the same time. As soon as he comes back, Ganon decides to launch his evil plan, and then, like he loses Zelda, and then he has to pull he has to try and fight Ganon. So he pulls the Master Sword, launching him way past puberty, right into 17 years old, and he wakes up in an apocalyptic wasteland because Hyrule's been devastated. It's really depressing to think about Ocarina of Time Link because he got a raw deal, and even then, when he only one of two outcomes can happen to him. Either he dies and fails his task of saving Hyrule, or he succeeds, but then he's sent back in time, and now he's just this fucked up child who had to grow up too early, and now he's sent back to being 10 years old. And then, even then, it's not over for him. Then Majora's Mask happens. And that's even worse. The traumatizing shit that kid has seen at the age of 10. Oh my god. It's really sad. And even then, going back to the whole related links thing, I'm pretty sure you said you've played Twilight Princess, Han. Tara, I don't know if you have ever mentioned that you've played Zelda games. Goodbye! You can't swim. Anyway, in Twilight Princess you get your, ooh. I found shock arrows. Nice. I love shock arrows. Bundle of 5 shock arrows. Shock arrows break apart on impact, channeling electricity into nearby objects. Very effective against metals and moisture. Anyway, in Twilight Princess, you were taught by something called the Hero's Shade. The Hero's Shade, by the way, is Ocarina of Time Link, or at least like a fragment of his soul. Anyway, it's the part of him that like regrets not being able to pass on his knowledge of being the hero of time, because in his timeline, like, he had to go back in time and relive his childhood, and they stopped Ganondorf before he could do his evil plan. So he lives in a timeline where nobody remembers anything he's done as a hero. That regret lived on as the Hero's Shade, which is the being that teaches you how to fight in Twilight Princess. It's the only way that Ocarina of Time Link can sort of get some... What's the word I'm looking for? Solace, I guess? From not being able to pass on his knowledge when he was alive. It's pretty sad stuff. But yeah, that's part of how we know that Twilight Princess Link is related to Ocarina of Time Link. You played Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, some of Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess. Okay, you've pretty much played a lot of the ones I've played. I actually have never played Majora's Mask. I tried playing Ocarina of Time. That's one of those games that I find hard to get into because it's not really something I grew up with. We had a Super, or not a Super Nintendo. My family had an N64, but it was in my brother's room, and my brother played it, and I watched him play it. But I never really played it myself. It wasn't until that I got a GameCube that I had my first own console that I didn't have to share with anyone. And that's why I was able to fully enjoy Twilight Princess. Well, not Twilight Princess, because I actually did get a Wii to play Twilight Princess. But I did play Wind Waker. Humping zombies. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, God. Those are re-deads. That's what they're called. Re-deads have always been terrifying. Interestingly, as far as I know, there are no re-deads in this game. But there are re-deads in Ocarina, there are re-deads in Wind Waker, there are re-deads in Twilight Princess. They all change, they always change, but they're the same basic idea. They scream at you, and they get close to you, and if you don't act fast, they'll grab onto you, and you die. Or, not die, but you get hurt. Okay, I'm gonna go back, because now I'm gonna go towards the tower. So we can get the map of this area. Oh, I shouldn't have. Oh well. I don't want to use my woodcutter's axe. Just use the rusty claymore. What the? That didn't hit. The whole reincarnation thing does differ depending on who it is you're talking about. Some people were upset the way Skyward Sword changed things in terms of Zelda lore, but honestly, to me, the stuff Skyward Sword did was just stuff that we already knew. It's just that now it's been made canon. So it's like, I never really understood that kind of thinking. But essentially, Zelda's reincarnation is connected to her blood because she is goddess blood. It's where she gets her powers from. It's why she has a strong connection to the Triforce of Wisdom. It's because she was once the goddess Hylia. And Ganon / Ganondorf is basically, as far as I can tell, a reincarnation of... Ooh. Okay, this is gonna make me seem fucked up, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. Bing! Got it! I just hit what is called a bloopy. Or blooper? No, not blooper. Bloopy? Blah, 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 blah. Something. It's a glowy bunny that if you hit it with an arrow, it drops rupees for some reason. I don't know why that's a thing, but that's a thing. But seriously, that thing just dropped like a bunch of fucking rupees. Like, there was a purple one in there. That's worth 50. Anyway, so yeah, Ganon is basically, as far as I can tell, a reincarnation or something of the god Demise, who is a demon. Ooh, found a mighty carp. This one gives increased attack power. And then but Link has always been the wild card. Like, Link can spring up from anywhere. He's usually an orphan child, living in Hyrule or somewhere nearby Hyrule. And even at a young age, he's very skilled with a sword. Okay, so if you ever see one of these things, basically it means to look out for something on the horizon. Aha! What the fuck? Ah, okay, you have to stand on the log. Got one. There we go. Yeah, haha. Well, she was nobility because she was a goddess. And I don't know... we're never given exactly the details on how Hyrule was established as a kingdom. We just know that Hyrule Kingdom was established after Skyward Sword. The world of Skyward Sword was before Hyrule Kingdom was established. But yeah, like... Yeah. Zelda's power comes from the fact that she was the goddess Hylia in a previous life, or whatever you would call that. Oh, that looks bombable. Hiya! Oh, we got a treasure chest. More rupees! Actually, there are a lot of expensive things in this world. They make the rupees count in this game. It's not like Twilight Princess where you're constantly rolling in cash and you're just like, I can't pick up any more treasure chests because I'm full on money. Key swing, the wing of a keys. It's covered with very short, sharp fur. It's not much use by itself, but you can mix it with critters to make something useful. Then we have an eyeball. Fun to look at, but doesn't seem to have much use at first glance. But it must be good for something. I guess it is fun to look at a giant, weird, creepy eyeball. I do wonder why certain parts of the monsters stay behind, and yet the rest of them just poofs out of existence. But then again, it's just like when you chop down a tree and it already is bundled up. It's just the game, like, taking out all the all the gruesomeness in favor of just being like, here it is, here you go, here's your prize. You don't have to cut that animal up into pieces and try and gut it and clean it. And nope, you have raw meat now. Good job. Keese is a freckle flap. Oh no, I shouldn't be killing them, but I mean, they keep chasing me. Okay, so I'm still pretty weak, and I don't want to face off the horde that's in there. I think I'm just gonna go around it so we can get to this tower. Is there anything else around here? We have some ruins. There's a well over here. Anything useful? Nope. Just some broken down houses. And the wilderness has already overtaken this place. Well, geez Louise, Link, what happened in your 100-year sleep? Good thing to do? Aha. Anytime you're by a body of water, pull out your magnesis, and you will probably find a treasure chest in it. This game likes to hide chests in the water. Any others? Nope. Okay. Oh! We still got baddies. Yeah. Oh, shit. They're all like black bokoblins. Or they're striped bokoblins. Yeah, I mean, like, I just don't have... I could try to fight them. I do have this broadsword. And I do have this knight's bow, which would be very powerful. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Let's... Let's blow them up. Oh, he's dead. Gotcha. Nice. Okay, here we got some ore. This is where a sledgehammer would come in handy. Got an opal. Opal, opal. Sure, yeah, give me all that shit. Yeah. Uh-oh. Not particularly close to any... I guess I'm kind of close. Maybe I can climb on this treasure chest. Will the game let me do that? I actually don't know. Nope. Okay, and there we go. Well, it's not a big deal. I just lose a heart. I would like this chest, though. I would... You know, now that Nintendo is willing to take some chances with the Zelda franchise and break from the norm, I'm kind of hoping the next one, like, they are gonna do the open world thing again, which I'm very happy about. I think it's great. I kind of hope the next one, though, takes even more chances and gets kind of weird with it. But also, I just really want, like, a Zelda game to really just, like, get into the psychology of, like, having to send such a young hero every time out to go fight grand evils. Like, Ganon is essentially the devil, the Satan of this world. He is a demon king and embodies power and chaos. But there are some things... No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't go too much into it. But the reason why I bring it up, and you're going to find out as I play this game actually does get... Even though Link is still a silent protagonist, it does get into his psychology a little bit. And it does explain some things, and I really like the direction they took it. We're not given much, again. He's still a very minimal character for a reason. But I do like what they do with the little that we get. Ooh, I almost fucked that up. But here we go, another tower. Wait, what do you mean low rating? LOZ is always like low rating. I always like that little orchestral, I don't know what the word for it is, but just that little piece of music that plays when you activate a tower. It's very nice. I'm curious what you mean by low rating. Okay, we have the regional map extracted. This is specifically the Dueling Peaks area. Sheikah Slate updated, additional functionality detected. Sheikah sensor. Searching for shrines. The sensor reacts when you're close to shrines that you have not yet visited. If you head in the direction where the reaction is strongest, you should be able to find the shrine. You can enable or disable the Sheikah sensor with Y on the map screen. I actually never use the Sheikah sensor because I find it, I mean, it's useful if you really need to find shrines. But I much prefer to just search the map and just figure it out myself. Or search the area and whatever. I understand how it works, but I don't like using it. Okay. It does have other functionality, though. Not just for shrines. But we don't have access to that functionality just yet. Okay, I'm going to see if I can make this. Heyo, what's up, buddy? Oh, damn it. Oh, fuck. That's okay. We are going to pass through this area, though. The Dueling Peaks. That is a wooden chest. I can still get it out, because I believe it'll float, but I'll have to get it quick. So. Hello? We have some rock salt. Crystallized salt from the ancient sea, commonly used to season meals. Cannot be eaten in this form. We got ourselves some salt. Oh, a low rating game. I mean, like, I see what you mean. Low as in, I don't know if low is the right word for it, though. It's a E for everyone game. Except for, actually, I wonder, was this one rated, what was this one rated? Do I still have the, I know I have the, I have it somewhere, I thought. Okay, yeah, so Breath of the Wild is also E for everyone. The only Zelda game that's not E for everyone is Twilight Princess. That one's rated T for teen. I mean, like, I'm not saying they need to get dark with it. I mean, you can jump into some really deep psychology without getting dark. And they have. Some of the themes they went with in both this game and, I would say, I don't know Majora's Mask too strongly, but I do know it gets into that. It gets into some interesting stuff. Not with Link, but with other characters. Yeah, and if anyone can pull it off, it would be Nintendo. Okay, so I don't want to waste this knight's bow doing this. Drop it. Give it to me. Yeah. Oh wait, oh no, it is a wooden chest. Kind of looked metal for a second there. Yep. I am curious, Tara, if you're still watching. What out of the Zelda games you have played, which one was your favorite? Now, I don't remember if there's anything in the water here. Well, there's something over there. It's not a chest, but it's something. Also, there's a random dude over there. Pretty chill, walking around. Just psychology stuff in general tend to aim towards older audiences. I suppose so. But they could do it. They could do it. Okay, I don't remember what the shrine was in particular. But I don't remember most of them, so... Well, I don't remember them until I start doing them. Timing is critical. La la la. Pretty simple stuff. Oh. Yeah. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Oh, so close. Gotta let it roll for a bit longer. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Oh, that was close. Oh, wait, actually, if I want that chest, I need to go back. Nice. I got the climber's bandana. It raises my climbing speed a little bit. It may look like a regular bandana, but it's actually infused with ancient technology that enhances core strength to improve your climbing ability. Don't ask us how that works, we don't know. But I would like to put it on, though. It's the only headpiece that I have. Yeah. Style and bandana there, Link. Pretty simple shrine. Doot 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 doot. Trying to think of like all the different Links and all the shit they went through. I mean, they all went through some shit. Although, of course, in a colorful paint of, this is wonderful adventure. And not at all scarring for a small child. Or even a teenager. I'm pretty sure that the oldest Link we've seen is Twilight Princess Link. I'm pretty sure he's 18. Skyward Sword Link, we are given a definitive age. He's 17 and a half. So like, and they did that deliberately. He's like halfway, he's not quite an adult, but not quite, you know, a teenager. Or he's just in that weird age right smack dab in the middle. Gimme your tireless frog. Use it for elixirs to enhance stamina. And let's see. Wind Waker Link, I believe, is 12. I think most of the Links have been 16. Well, no, the only Link, as far as I remember, the only Link that's been 10 is Ocarina of Time Link when he starts out. But the Link from the original Legend of Zelda is, I believe, 16 or 15. And Zelda 2 is a year later. And then, oh gosh, it's I don't have the strongest knowledge on the 2D Zeldas. I'm pretty sure Link to the Past Link is also like 15 or 16. Those are all. Wind Waker is if I recall, Wind Waker Link is 12. And I think Minish, Spirit Tracks, and Phantom Hourglass are in that range, in like preteen. So like so like in the range of like 12, 13, 14. But the only Link that's been 10 years old is as far as I can remember, Ocarina of Time Link / Majora's Mask. I'm a bit in a quiet mood, not for any particular reason. Just like I don't know. I'm just kind of quiet right now, in a soft-spoken mood, if you will. Plus my throat's kind of dry, actually. In fact, I'm gonna drink something here real quick. Hang on. I'm curious, Tara. I don't know if... Sorry. I'm curious, Tara, which one, out of the Zelda games you've played, which one did you like the most? Which one was your favorite? If you can remember them anyway. I don't know how long it's been since you've played a Zelda game. Oh, I always thought this particular puzzle was kind of neat. Cryonis can work on any surface as long as it's water, so you can do a sideways Cryonis if you need to. Ooh, yes. Uncharted, yes. I would love to watch you stream that. I've actually never played Uncharted, if you can believe it. Purple rupee. A giant purple lollipop. Me and my sister yelled that at random. I would like to summon a giant purple lollipop. She loves Jester to death. It's great. Okay, so we're gonna use this right here. We're gonna do that. Boop. And then that's gonna fall, but that's okay. We can do this. There we go. And almost there. That might not be far enough. We'll see. And boom. Did I get the chest? Okay, there was only one chest in this game. Or this shrine. I do enjoy the dungeons in this game. Some of the dungeons in old games were too taxing. This is a nice puzzle map. Dungeons work a lot differently in this game, so I wouldn't consider these to be dungeons. They're just small puzzle elements scattered around the map for these shrines. But there are legit dungeons in this game. And they're done a lot differently than in past Zelda games. They're pretty cool, though. I like them. But yes, there are actual dungeons in this game. And you'll get to see them soon. I'm gonna try to head towards one of them, although there's a lot of stuff in between that we have to get through. This is the optimal path that the game likes you to take. Obviously you don't have to, you can take any path you want, but heading from the plateau past the dueling peaks and following the road up here, this is Kakariko village right here. And this is where Impa is residing. Hello? Strange person staring off. Wait, what's your name? Sagessa. What a name. Good evening. Don't see a whole lot of travelers passing through here. You know, with how peaceful it is around here, it's sometimes easy to forget that the world almost ended years ago. But there are still monsters wandering around, and the area near Hyrule Castle is especially dangerous. If you're going to be traveling, you should know a thing or two about elixirs. It's okay, lady, I know about them. Oh, you're going already? Then I think I'll kill some time admiring this shrine. Well, if you notice, it changed color. That's because of me. Yeah, I'm Link. Say. Looks like we got a little Korok puzzle on top of this here Dueling Peak stable. So stables almost always have cooking pots. pets, a place to stay, obviously a place where you can get your horse. There's almost always a torch you can get if you really need one. Sometimes there's an axe lying around if you can find it. And dogs. Bless you, dog. Oh, bless you, dog. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, he likes me already because I'm hanging out with him. Yeah, ain't it great? Boojaboo. I've already made friends. This is the best game ever. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's an axe. I don't need one, but I just thought I would make a point. Oh, he's following me. Yeah, you and me are friends. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Come on! Do it! Come on, chase your tail! Chase your tail! Okay. Sometimes they'll do it. Oh! Oh, there he goes! Yay! Oh, it's so cute. He got his tail. Oh. Okay. Alright. Okay. Your ancestor was possibly a wolf. Yeah, speaking of, I don't think I have it, but I think my cousin has it. I actually do have one amiibo, and that's the Wolf Link amiibo. It's Wolf Link with Midna, and you get it if you bought the HD version of Twilight Princess. You can use the amiibo, and you can summon a little companion. But I have to find the amiibo. I don't know where it is right now. I'm pretty sure my cousin has it, but I'm not sure. I'll have to find out. But I would like to summon the little doggo companion, or a wolfo companion, if you will. It's literally Wolf Link. Like, you have two Links in the same universe. Only one's a wolf. Okay, so, I don't need to rest, but, what's going on over here? I've got the scoop on Misko's treasure, and it's great. Listen up, Dak. Dak. Prisson, hang on. Dak and Prisson. Hey, buddy, what's your problem? You ain't being incredibly rude and listening to our conversation, are you? We're treasure hunters on the trail of our latest score, the treasure of the great bandit Misko. It's as good as ours. Prisson, you're going to give it all away. Sorry, Dak. I got carried away. Anyway, we're busy here, dude. If you need something, take it up with someone else. I could just as easily find it without listening in. Jerks. I can give you directions. I don't need directions. Why, hello? Oh, sorry. I didn't notice you. I was a bit lost in thought there. I've been doing rigorous research day and night to figure out the mystery of that blood moon. No. Oh, that's not what I meant to select. Whatever. Listen up and I'll tell you about it. For 100 years now, every so often when the clock strikes midnight, the sky turns red and a full moon rises. At that moment, monsters that have been previously defeated will come back to life. And that's what is known as the blood moon. Why do the monsters return to life? Why does it only happen when the sky turns red? No one really has the answers to those questions. It's a mysterious phenomenon. If you learn anything about the blood moon as you travel, be sure to come back and tell me. So, I actually don't remember if we've seen a blood moon yet. But yeah, it's an important mechanic to this game. Oh, that's weird that you hopped onto another stream. Because mine has always been saying that I have 2 viewers. So, a ghostly second viewer took your place while you were stuck on a different stream. That's spooky. I don't want to hear any more about it. It's gonna spook me. This is not a spook game. We're here to play Zelda. Make friends with animals. Oh, really? It skips YouTube and it's like up next and takes me to an old video too. Huh. Well, I'm wondering if like... Is that the autoplay feature? I mean, I don't know what you guys are watching on. I'm pretty sure, Tara, you're probably watching on PS4, I imagine, right? I mean, can that be turned off? I mean, I know how to do it on a desktop. I watch everything on my desktop. But I don't actually know, like, mobile or... Hang on. Is that a horse? A horse friend. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to catch me a horse. Although, I don't think... Oh, I don't have one. Okay, we'll see if I can attempt it. I don't have a stamina recovery item. I'm gonna see if I can do it without it. I have to get behind these horses. Oh, fuck. That didn't take long. Yes, this one. This one right here. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm trying to catch a damn horse. Okay. Alright, try it again. Don't turn around, please. Please don't turn around. Oh, aha! Ah, I caught this one already. That was pretty easy. So usually what happens... Usually what happens is, like, it depends on the horse. All horses are a little different. They have different temperaments. They have different, like, stamina and speed and whatever. But, horses, usually what happens is if you try to get a horse, they'll try to throw you off. And you have to try and, stay on the horse. But staying on the horse takes up stamina. So you have to, Don't worry, I can make you like me. Here, if I hold out an apple. There we go. Ooh, he didn't like that, though. Maybe I have to register him. But yeah, usually what will happen is, oh, god damn it, not you. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I'm trying to do. There we go. Okay. Jeez Louise. Anyway, usually what'll happen is that you have to try and use up your whatever stamina you have to try and stay on the horse as it tries to throw you off. But some horses, like the one I just caught, are like a low temperament, so you can pretty much catch them as soon as you jump on them. Speckled ass. Okay, that's exactly what I'm gonna call him. Register horse. Gotcha. Yes. Not a problem. We will charge a registration fee to help support our conservation efforts. The fee also gets you a locally made saddle and bridle for your horse. The fee is 20 rupees. Is that okay? Yes, it is. Thanks. Please enter a name for your horse. Oh. Whoops. Oh. Ah! Damn. Speckle-ass. Ha! It's like Speckle-lass. Ha ha! Speckulass. Nice.
Oh.
So this horse has 2 stars on strength, speed, stamina, a gentle temperament, and right now our bond is only at 46. Actually, that was pretty quick. The more, I guess, the more gentle the temperament, the easier it is to bond with them. Yes, your name is Specklass. Duke. Everyone is Duke. Shit, maybe I should have called him Duke. Damn it. Well, next horse. Next horse. Well, I'm gonna do that. Take horse, please.
Oh.
Thank you. We'll see you next time. Oh, and by the way, if you get separated from your horse, you can blah blah blah. Yeah, I know how to whistle. It's okay. Your riding horse is mad if you're too far away, it can't hear you, so keep that in mind. Okay, so now he has his own horse gear. He doesn't like me riding him yet, but don't worry, we're gonna be fast friends. Yeah, see? See, you like that, huh? Yeah. Yeah, see, now he's looking at me because he kind of likes me now. You want another one? Yeah, you like that, right? You see, now we're friends. Ha Nice thing is that once you have a strong bond with your horse will actually stay on roads if you don't move the joystick. If you just let the horse go, he'll just follow the road without you needing to steer him. Anywhere that's outside the road, you do have to steer him, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. And like, same thing if you are like running through woods, if you're not trying to directly steer him, then he won't run into trees. He'll just know instinctively, like, hey, I'm not gonna run into this fucking tree unless you make him run into it. Okay, you had a treasure chest, though. Yeah. I'm more, that's what I want, is the chest. Oh, god damn it. Excuse you. Yep. Can we have a game where it's just befriending animals and having them fight by your side? I mean, that's basically Pokemon, but imagine Link with a wolf pack. Haha! That's cool. That's pretty cool. That'll be the next game. You just have an army of animals to fight Ganon with. Actually, you know, I'm excited for the possibilities of other Zelda villains to come back. Ones that have actually returned before, like the Wizard Vati, I think is how it's pronounced. I can't remember if that's how it's pronounced. He's actually come back multiple times in the series, in like Minish Cap, Four Swords Adventures. He's come back a couple times. If I recall, Vati was actually quite a villain before. I'm pretty sure he was around before Ganon was, but I'm not too certain. I can't quite remember the exact placement of Minish Cap. But yes, Vati, V-A-A-T-I, yeah. Anyway, so we just got a boomerang. I want to get rid of something. How boomerangs work. actually. I'd rather get rid of this. Okay. Goodbye! Goodbye! Boomerangs work kind of differently in this game. They don't work the same as they did before. I will demonstrate when I'm able. Also, I saw... Oh, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's like right over there. I think it was a... it's in an awkward placement. It's waves. It is a hand. Yeah, that's a nice looking. I don't think I have room for it right now. Yeah, okay. I don't need this traveler's bow, though. It's pretty shitty. Take that knight's bow, yeah. Good shit. Oh, jeez, there's another treasure chest. I actually don't know why this box is here. I can't even, like, really properly open it. Not without explodinating it. What the... Link, please. Please. Thank you. Well, I guess I could just put it up here if it'll reach. Yeah. Doing alright, horse? Yeah, he's alright. I like his, like, chocolate color. Delicious. Mocha. Bam. Actually, more milk chocolate, to be honest. Roasted bass. A bass that's been cooked whole over an open flame. It's flaky and savory smelling. Offers more hearts than the raw version. And a green rupee. Single rupee. Its soft green glow puts a smile on your face. Oh yeah, this game likes to imply that Link is like kind of a little greedy, and like he gets like legitimately excited when he gets rupees. Yeah. More like, I don't know, like he's like grabby hands at rupees, like, yes, rupees. Whoa. Hello? Can I... Just wanted to talk. Hi. Hey. Brocka. You're lost, aren't you? Oh, no, it's okay. Everyone gets lost from time to time. The Dueling Peak stable is to the south, and Hateno Village is to the east. If you have a map, you look at it as you travel. Thank you. What kind of advice is that? It's too bad there isn't a map to life, you know? Yeah, okay. Thank you. What am I looking at? What is that? Are those cookies? Oh my. I always like the little jaunty tune the game plays when you're riding your horse. But what the heck is that? Excuse me, let's... That's one big fucking tree person. Hello? Shalaka? You can see me? Wait, I can't. I can't see you. Sholoko? Then how are you talking to me, silly boy? Shalaza, Shalaka. It's been 100 years since anyone has been able to see me. I'm Hestu, and I need your help. Those monsters over there stole my beloved maracas. I think they're still there on the other side of those rocks. I can't use my powers without them, Shoko. So please, please get my maracas back from them. Priceless maracas. Okay, so this is Hestu, an important character we will see many times in this game. Now we'll use the soldier's bow. Ow! Get up, Link! Jeez Louise. Okay, I'm gonna actually use my hardy greens. And if you notice, it gave me 3 extra hearts. Those yellow hearts can't be healed, but they are nice temporary hearts. They'll keep me alive. Okay, I don't want to show off the boomerang just yet. This is not a good place for that. Nope. He's almost dead. Fuck. Oh boy. Oh boy. These guys are uggo. They are very uggo. I'm gonna use my sledge hammer. Got one. They're, you know, I was just gonna say, they're like a really fascinating mix of both ugly and cute. But also, like, they're not nearly as ugly as they were in Skyward Sword. In Skyward Sword, they looked ugly. In Twilight Princess, they looked freaky. Like, almost scary-like. But in Skyward Sword, they looked really ugly. Oh my god. Yep, there we go. Hestu's maracas. Hestu's beloved maracas. He's been shaking them since he was 2 years old. How do I know that information? Perhaps it was a unlocked memory of his. Like, oh yeah, I've met Hestu before. Back when I was... back 100 years ago. He's had them since he was 2 years old. But I don't know. I don't know how he would remember that otherwise. Or know that information. It's not like Hestu said. Here you go. Shalakala? Those are my maracas. Please give them to me. Shalaka. But wait, there's something wrong with my maracas. The Korok seeds inside them are gone. See, now you get it. How am I supposed to dance now? Shoko. If I just had one Korok seed, I could sing, dance, and use my powers to help you. You see, I have the power of inventory expansion. What a weird, specific power to have. Right? I have inventory expansion. That's my special power. Anyway. Oh, Hestu, guess what I have? The children of the forest must have taken the Korok seeds from my beloved maracas. I never thought I'd be the target of one of their pranks. Shoko. But wait. Do you have a Korok seed? You do! You got a Korok seed from one of the forest children. If you'll give me just one Korok seed, I'll make your inventory bigger in return. Yes, please. Do a little dance. I think he's kind of adorable, actually. Specifically when he dances. Weapon stash, please. Oh, yeah. Shaky shaka. Shake it. Da na 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 na. You know, his face area, it's hard to say, you know? Although it does kind of look like he's got a funky mustache. Your weapon stash has been expanded. Shalaka. I still smell Korok seeds on you. Want me to expand your inventory again? Okay, I'm gonna expand a few things. Bow stash, please. Bum 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 bum. Ha! He does got a broccoliness to him, doesn't he? How is he holding the maracas when he's got no hands? You two are shitting all over Hestu, but I'm over here like dancing. Push him off the cliff. No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, look at the time. I need to get back before Grandpa yells at me. Shoko. Sorry, I have to go, but I still need Korok seeds, so bring some to Korok Forest if you find any. Okay, so we'll be able to meet him again later, and then I can expand more inventory using Korok seeds. It doubles, or I don't know if it doubles each time, but yeah, I think it does actually. No, it doesn't double. I think it goes up by 4 at a certain point. I don't know. Essentially, each time I want to expand, it will cost more Korok seeds. He does look like a broccoli. Yeah, no, he definitely does. He's got a broccoliness to him. But we're... Whoop! Sorry. Hey-ya! We're nearing Kakariko Village. Yep. Out of my way. Oh, well, what do you know? This is another Korok puzzle. We just have to match these. Yahaha! How old is Link? For this particular Link, we're never given a direct age. However, we are told at one point Zelda's age. In fact, oh, I don't want to give it away. It is kind of a story thing. But we know for a fact that Zelda, before the 100-year sleep thing, she was 17. So I can only assume that both Link and Zelda are the same age. We don't know for sure, but I can only assume that they are. So I think Link is 17. Although technically 117. Yeah. Yeah, they're both 117. But the game never explicitly says, like, oh, Link is 17 years old. But I don't know if it's ever been said. She's Master Chief. Oh my god, you're right! Zelda has the 117 number. Oh my god. The multiverse is exploding. Nah. But hey. I think this gets me something. Haha! Doodle-doodle-doo. Nice. My horse actually will not go much farther. He's gonna hang out here. For some reason, the horses don't really like going into the village. I want to see how far he'll go. Oh no, maybe he does come in. Maybe only at certain pathways. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll leave him up here anyway. Welcome to Kakariko Village. It's actually, a lot different than we've seen it in other Zelda games, but I do like it a lot. It'd be great if she had Chief's gravely husky voice. Oh man, I can't even imitate that. Oh my god. But, that voice actor, I can't remember his name, but damn, that voice. That is a nice, deep voice. I like that voice a lot. It's very nice. What is that? Oh, I think it's a traveler's sword. Yeah, I don't want it. Traveler's swords are pretty weak. But, it's randomly in the water there. So big, expanded over the years. You've met him twice now? Oh, sweet. I can't remember his name. I knew it at one point, because, I mean, I'm still a fan of Halo. But, damn, though. Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking about gravelly voices now. Kakariko Village, yeah, it has expanded. It's got a nice, like, definitely, I don't even know what the word for it would be. I mean, Japanese inspired, obviously. This is a Japanese game, but I'm not really sure what the word for it would be. Hello, what's going on over here? Ah, it's rare to see a young lad like you in a village like this. You aren't part of the Yiga clan, are you? I'm just pulling your leg. You looked so serious, I couldn't help but goad you a bit. We call those who swear allegiance to Calamity Ganon the Yiga clan. They, well, let's just say they don't take kindly to those who would stand against Ganon. It seems they're active again ever since that big earthquake the other day. But don't worry, I don't think you're a part of that awful Yiga clan. I can figure that much out just by looking at you. Please don't hold it against me. Here, take this in exchange. Oh, he gave me a pumpkin. An extremely tough pumpkin raised in village fields. When cooked, that toughness manifests itself by considerably upping defense. Capitalist destruction of forest. Fortified pumpkins are Kakariko Village's specialty. I put my heart and soul into every one of them. They're delicious. If you want more, I can give you some. Just stop by the fields and say hello. Hello? Just between you and me, it's not that my old Ulkin really hates Steen. He just can't stand carrots. I have never met Steen, so I don't know who you're talking about. I don't get what it is about men. So petty. Oh, okay. This is also a cooking pot, by the way. Looks very nice. What's up with this sleeping thing? What's the origin of this link? We're early in the game. But essentially, Link, the game, how this game opens up is it opens with Link waking up in a strange blue pod. In this pod was like filled with like water of some kind, and he just woke up. No clothes, no. Well, he had some oddly modern-looking underwear on, but he was just he had nothing on him, no clothes, no weapons, nothing, and he woke up with no memory. He couldn't remember who he was, what he, but he woke up to a mysterious voice telling him to wake up, and that he was a part of a grand destiny, and that his Sheikah slate would be the tool to help him get through this, get through this his adventure. The whole plateau section, this section is basically serves as a tutorial of sorts to the game. But you go through this plateau, you figure out how to survive in the wild, how to forage, how to cook. Yeah, he was basically given a smartphone. And while he was learning all this stuff, he met an old man who would help him out on how to, how to do all this shit. We find out later, when we finish the Great Plateau section, that the old man was actually the spirit of the King of Hyrule. Hello. Sneaky river snail. This large glow-in-the-dark snail lives in fresh water. When cooked into a dish, it heightens your senses so you can move about silently. And essentially what happens is the King of Hyrule tells you what happened. He tells you that you were a knight, a very noble knight, who is the personal protector of Princess Zelda. You and 4 other champions were destined to come together to fight Ganon along with Princess Zelda. The 4 champions piloted the Divine Beasts. We haven't met the Divine Beasts yet, but they are connected to the Sheikah clan and their weird technology, including the Sheikah slate that I'm using. And all the shrines that are hidden around Hyrule, including the towers. All that strange ancient technology is Sheikah technology that has been left to decay over the many, many years. Not just the 100-year gap, mind you, like thousands of years, just sitting around waiting for the time where the hero would need them. I always like it when the music slows down because it's nighttime. And the champions, Link and Zelda, were ready to fight Ganon, but then Ganon had a clever plan in that he sprung up from the ground directly under Hyrule Castle and took over the Divine Beasts, including the Guardians, these autonomous robotic-like entities, or robotic-like, they're kind of octopus-looking, but they shoot these powerful lasers. It sounds ridiculous, but this game makes it work. They're basically robots, but they're terrifying, and Ganon just pimped in and was like, "Hey bitches, guess what? I can do this." And he took over all the robots, devastating Hyrule in like one fell swoop. And the Guardians, or sorry, the champions lost their lives while trying to use their Divine Beasts. They were killed. And then Link, trying to defend Princess Zelda, also fell in battle, and was brought to the Shrine of Resurrection, which was the strange bed that he woke up in. However, the resurrection took, 100 years to heal him, and he woke up with no memories. But he still is missing a lot of gaps in his memory, and actually, in fact, the game is going to address this when we meet Impa. But yeah, in terms of story, we're not too far into it just yet. We're just beginning. Also, I'm gonna pray at this shrine because I have 4 spirit orbs, and I can use the spirit orbs to spend on another heart container. That's what the shrines do. Each shrine gives you 1 spirit orb. Every time you get 4 of them, you can spend them on either a heart container or a stamina vessel, and that's how you get hearts in this game. Well, how you increase your hearts, anyway. There are no actual, like, hearts on the map. You have to eat now. You must eat food to survive now. Okay, let's go talk to Impa now. Her napkin? Yeah. She's got a little bib. Cute. You there! Who are you? How dare you trespass upon Lady Impa's abode? Is that a Sheikah slate? But that would mean you are... No, it's not possible. Can it be? Please forgive us for behaving so rudely. Of course, we have heard the legends from Lady Impa herself. Please, friend, go ahead and step inside. Also, I don't know if I addressed this. I don't think I did address this. This village, Kakariko in past Zelda games has always been connected to the Sheikah tribe. In this game in particular, like, all these people living here are Sheikah. But they decided that, it is addressed in, like, lore pieces, but never, like, a part of the main story, that, after some 1,000 years ago, or whatever, many years ago, the Sheikah, after creating all these crazy, robotic, crazy technology, the king was basically, like, worried that they were growing too powerful, so the Sheikah decided to go back to live to a simple life, and they returned to Kakariko village to basically live out a more simpler existence. But some people were not happy with that, and that's where the Yiga clan comes in. They were not happy with the King of Hyrule and that decision to go back to a simple life. Anyway, a man? That's a strange way to address someone. Huh? Is that a Sheikah slate? Oh. Could you be the hero my grandmother told me about? What was his name? Oh, it's not that. I forgot. I'm just bad at speaking. As for me, my name is Oh, my name is Paya. Yay. Paya. Yay. Phew. I got it out. She's adorable. Just look at her. I know I should be able to say that easily, seeing as how it's my own name and all. I'm so sorry. Anyway, my grandmother's been awaiting your return ever since I was little. Please hurry inside. But Paya, I want to talk to you more. Master Link, you're very close to me right now. My grandmother is waiting for you at her abode. Please hurry to her. Oh, I'm embarrassing her. She's so cute. Look at her. Why am I not focusing? There we go. So embarrassed. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, she's got rosy cheeks, too. Enhance! Computer, enhance. Enhance on the cute. Okay. Alright. I'll leave you alone for now.
So, you're finally awake. It has been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you?
Sorry, lady, but this Link don't remember much.
Ah.
What is the matter? You're looking at me as though I am a stranger to you. Those eyes, they lack the light of familiarity. It is I, courageous one, Impa. Surely you must at least remember the name Impa.
Oh.
I see. So you have lost your memory.
Oh.
Well, it matters not. In fact, that may actually be a blessing in disguise for the time being. Dearest Link, please come a bit closer. 100 years ago.
Oh.
Yes, 100 years ago, the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed. After you fell, Princess Zelda's final wish was to place you in a sacred slumber. And then, all alone, she went to face Ganon. Before Princess Zelda went to nobly meet her fate, she entrusted me with some words she wished to say to you. I have been waiting 100 years to deliver the princess's message.
Oh.
However, these words, which the princess risked her life to leave to you, well, if you are to hear them, you must be prepared to risk your life as well. But I'm afraid that burden may be too much to bear while you are still without your memories. I leave the choice to you. When you feel you are ready to receive the princess's message, return to me. Yeah, no, I'm ready.
Oh.
The words that the princess risked her life to impart to you, I cannot pass them on someone who lacks conviction. Are you prepared to risk your life for the greater good? I am. Ha! Not a memory to your name, yet you are as intent as ever to charge forward with only courage and justice on your side. You have not changed a bit. Once a hero, always a hero. In more ways than one. Very well. Since you have lost your memory, I will recount for you all that has happened. Okay, don't worry, the voice acting will come back.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. This evil has been turned back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the passage of time, each conflict with Ganon faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land should Calamity Ganon ever return.
I like this music.
They constructed 4 mechanical wonders that came to be known as the Divine Beasts. They also built a legion of autonomous weapons called Guardians. The Divine Beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land. And thus, the plan to neutralize Ganon was forged. upon Ganon's inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these 4 champions against this ancient evil. The Guardians were tasked with protecting the hero as the divine beasts unleashed a furious attack upon their terrible foe. And when the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness delivered his final blow, the princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon.
And that happened 10,000 years ago. But that's not what happened when we tried it again. 100 years ago. 100 years ago. In preparation for the foretold revival of Ganon, we strove to follow the lead of our ancestors of 10,000 years prior. But in the end, despite our best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. In order to avoid ever making that grave mistake again, the princess left you these words. Free the 4 divine beasts. That is what she said. The 4 divine beasts? The 4 divine beasts are the ancient Sheikah weapons wielded by the 4 champions who Ganon defeated. The divine beast Va Rudania, controlled by Daruk of the Gorons. The divine beast Va Meadow, controlled by Rivali of the Rito. Divine beast Va Ruta, controlled by Mifa of the Zora. And the divine beast Va Naboris, controlled by Orbosa of the Gerudo. It would be extremely ill-advised to face Ganon without the power of the divine beasts to help you. You must infiltrate the divine beasts that were stolen away by Ganon 100 years ago and bring them back to our side. More information about these divine beasts can be found by locating the 4 races scattered across Hyrule. And there they are. The Sheikah Slate will guide you on your way. You must go where it tells you and meet with each leader there. It seems to me that your Sheikah Slate is not yet complete. The device Princess Zelda left you is your guide and also your memory. Now let's see. Someone at the research lab in Hateno Village might be able to help you. The location shining on the eastern edge is Hateno Village. It is a small village, one of the very few places that avoided suffering significant damage during the Great Calamity. You are Princess Zelda's only hope, and Hyrule's as well. You cannot turn back now. Follow your heart and seize your destiny. Alright. Do you have anything else to say?
Huh?
Something wrong? Do not tell me that the steel has slipped from your spine. I realize you have just awoken. I am not suggesting that you must defeat Calamity Ganon right this moment. For now, you should focus on getting that broken Sheikah Slate fixed. Hurry to the research lab in Hateno Village.
Oh.
Princess Zelda is fighting Calamity Ganon all alone. You are the only one who can save her. The only one who can save Hyrule. Now, you must. Now go, you must. Yeah, well, I've always been the only one. Okay, that's what's happening, folks. Paya! Master Link! Well, whatever's the matter at this hour? Dark magic preys upon the land when darkness falls. Please promise to take care. Alright, well, you too, Paya. I'll be seeing you later, okay? Alright. Can I have this ball? That Sheikah heirloom has been guarded by our tribe for generations. I must request that you not touch it. Even for an esteemed guest such as yourself, there are certain rules that must be respected. But it looks important. I want it. Hello, what's this? Journal of Various Worries. Huh. Well, my wife left me today. The last thing she said to me was, "What's more important, the cuckoos or me?" I chose the cuckoos. The bowmaster. Alright. A painter unfamiliar to any of us has arrived in the village. He claims he's searching for the Great Fairy Fountain, but that's near where the village's spirit protector resides. We must make sure the outsider doesn't learn of the location of the fountain or the 2 shrines near it. Anonymous father of 2. That new guy in town looks like he really knows how to tune a bow. Oh my god. I forgot about this entry. I hope he comes by and knocks an arrow for me. It's been way too long. Lonely arrow girl. Do you remember when I said that there are quite a few characters in this game that hit on Link? Oh my. Getting saucy up in here. Day in, day out, I'm outside barking people into the shop. I don't mind, really. It's good money, and busying myself helps to numb the pain. Oh. But the only thing that really helps me feel better is walking among the fireflies. Unfortunately, we've now been asked to not walk around at night because it's dangerous. I don't know how I can cope without the fireflies. Struggling shop girl. Ooh. Ah. There's a precious heirloom that has been passed down through my family for generations. Recently, I've begun to hear voices telling me that the heirloom has an important destiny. It's going to happen soon. It makes me nervous, but I can feel it in my bones. Papaya! What? I didn't know this about Papaya. She hears voices. Good gosh. I'm learning so much. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Ah! Ah! No, I think that they certainly don't overdo it, but I seem to remember some games having bits and pieces of innuendo in them. Holy moly, eightfold long blade. Yeah. Hell, I remember in Zelda 2, you can go into a random lady's house and she can heal all your wounds. And it happens behind closed doors. Shh. I'm healing you. Carp! I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Sanke? Or Sank? Wild armored carp has been bred into a prize-winning fish. Its beautifully colored markings do not occur in nature. It offers no special effects when cooked. No special effects, but it makes a damn good fish food, seafood, whatever the fuck. Also, there's another one. Gimme! Gotcha. What's this? It seems to be another puzzle. I'm gonna drop a little apple in here to complete the set. And a Korok. Doodle doodle doo. Well, yeah. Well, even if they didn't have like straight up innuendo, they did have. There's always been characters that have fallen in love with Link, and that never really. We never really saw if that went anywhere. Like Princess Ruto from Ocarina of Time. I think Malin had a thing for Link too. Oh no, not the Nut Boy. Here's another one. Actually, I'm remembering now. I remember in Twilight Princess that lady, Telma. Telma from, she was the bar owner. Now, while she didn't actually, like, pine for Link specifically, she was more into Renato, the shaman guy from Kakariko. However, she is a flirty woman, and I specifically remember that one cutscene where she gets a little bit too close to Link, and he like turns his head, and his face is right at her cleavage, and he's like looking at her cleavage, and then has to look up into her face, and he's like, oh, you know, she got the boobles. That was a funny scene. Yeah, well, I mean, Princess Ruto, like, she was just like, you're gonna be my husband now. So that was not cool. But, like, I'm just saying that there's always been characters that have fallen in love with Link. And Ruto was one of them. And she, yeah, I agree. Ruto was irritating. Although kind of funny, but irritating, definitely. Hello? Are you... Sorry to bother you, but are you a fellow traveler? As for me, I just love art. In fact, I'm traveling the world in search of beautiful landscapes. Just between you and me, I hear there's a great fairy fountain somewhere near this village. I hear it's breathtakingly beautiful. Oh my, speaking of innuendos and, whatnot. And characters having crushes on Link. We're gonna meet the Great Fairy. Or at least characters not necessarily having crushes on him, but like being flirty with him. And definitely the fairies have always been pretty flirty. Aesthetics aside, they also say the place can bestow some kind of mysterious power on people. However, since I'm an outsider, I can't get anyone to tell me any more details than that. These villagers never leave the safety of their village, so travelers like me are treated with suspicion. But I won't give up. Oh, and if I manage to find out anything, I'll be sure to let you know. Oh, okay, I guess his side quest hasn't activated yet. I guess we're not doing it yet. He does have a side quest. Where he wants to know where the Great Fairy Fountain is. Also, wow, you just appeared that out of nowhere. Wow. Well, practice makes perfect, right? Midna Link. Yeah, I can see that. They definitely had, like, a connection as the story went on. Of course, she had to leave, though, so that never ended up being a thing. Which is sad. But, you know. Alright. we got a shopkeep selling bird eggs, swift carrots, bokoblin guts, and goat butter. Definitely want some goat butter. Give me all of them. We sold them all? Well, that's just dandy. I'm so grateful. I would like some carrots, though. I'll take, like, 2 of them. Alright, that's cool. Thank you. There's also across the way. This is the Lonely Arrow Girl that we read earlier. She sells arrows, of course. Welcome. Hey. I can't remember the last time we had a customer in here. Young folks in this village don't have much use for a bow. It's a thrill to see a young lad like you come into the shop. Well, don't mind me. Take your time looking around. Oh, are you planning to leave already? That's too bad. Well, while you're here, let me give you a bit of advice. If you need money, go ahead and sell some ore. Any shop you find will buy it at a premium price. Actually, where am I at with rupees? Okay, I'll sell something. I had you figured for one heck of an archer. I am head over heels for a fine slice of man that can use a bow. So how about it? Why not take out that bow and show me something special? Sure. I like your attitude. All you gotta do is light the torches by the goddess statue. Think you're up for the challenge? You got it. The thought of a young hunk drawing a bow just makes my day. Oh my god, this is one thirsty arrow lady. Light the torches near the goddess statue. Got it! Got it! Not a problem. Kuko, please. You're gonna get hurt. Also. Okay, I did it. Were you impressed? Were you even watching? You doesn't look like you didn't even leave the counter. Oh. Hey, kid. I saw you. Where? Do you have like a peephole somewhere? You were amazing. Boy, what a shot in the heart that was. My husband's a fine archer himself, but we're living apart right now. This feeling, it's been so long. I'm so excited right now. That really was something special to see. In fact, here, a token of my thanks. 20 rupees, alright. If only my husband hadn't become obsessed with Kuko's that had been kept up with his archery skills. If only. Wow. Weird. The way you handle that bow of yours, a thing of beauty, I tell ya. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. Are you looking to sell something? She's gonna go J.O. in her own special way. She's gonna jill all over the place if I don't get out of here. Before you do that, lady, let me just sell a couple of these. Actually, I want to sell a few more. Oh my god, she needs to stop doing that now that I know just how much she enjoys watching me use a bow and arrow. Oh! Let's get out of here. Actually, I'm not going to buy arrows just yet. I'm instead going to look somewhere first before I do that. This is an inn. I can stay here to sleep, but I don't need to sleep, so I'm going to skip that. Instead, I'm going to come over here. New clothes, cute outfits. Enchanted is open for business every day of the year. Oh my, look at that face. You are totally my type. Hi. Link's face for a second there. He's like, everyone is hitting on me. Oh, and you even have a Sheikah slate on your hip. Wait. Huh? A Sheikah slate? Isn't that like an incredible thing that only incredible people can have? I'm not sure what this all means, mister, but it seems you're a great deal more important than you appear. My goodness, Link. Better be careful. Everyone's thirsty for you. Yes. I could buy clothes here. What do we got? Oh. Welcome to Enchanted, my high-end boutique. By the by, that stealth chest guard over there is highly recommended. While you wear it, your footsteps are nearly soundless, so it's perfect for hunting and stuff. Oh, but it offers very little defense. Small price for the extra stealth. I actually really like the Sheikah outfit. It's expensive, though. For the pants, it's 600 rupees. The tights, stealth tights. Members of the Sheikah tribe wear these tights when they need to move stealthily. They are made from noise suppression cloth, a hallmark of ancient Sheikah technology. We have the stealth chest guard. 700 rupees for this. Armor designed for stealth, passed down through the Sheikah tribe. The special fabrics suppress the rustling of clothes even when moving quickly. Stealth mask, 500 rupees. It may look like a regular cloth mask, but it was made using Sheikah crafting techniques to suppress the noisy rustling of clothes. Perfect for sneaking about. Over here we have Hylian trousers. Traditional dress trousers of Hyrule. The plush fabric makes these trousers quite comfortable, and their high durability makes them ideal for travelers. We have here the Hylian tunic, a common garb that achieved widespread popularity in Hyrule, particularly among travelers. Its light yet sturdy fabric doesn't limit movement. And Hylian hood. A hood when woven using traditional Hyrulean methods. It was made from a sturdy material to protect travelers from the harsh sun and weather. Papaya's name comes from the fruit papaya because she has a papaya-shaped birthmark on her left buttock. Excuse me, who's been reading our Laris chats? Yeah, that's canon. Papaya. It's got a little papaya fruit on her butt cheek. A birthmark on her butt cheek. Okay, so the stealth garb is very expensive. So I will come back and buy this. However, I would like to buy the Hylian trousers, the Hylian tunic, and the hood. Doola-doola-doo. I want the whole outfit right now. Nice. I'm styling. Also, when I reach Hateno Village, I'll be able to dye my clothes. It's not a perfect system. Certain clothes can't be dyed. Certain parts can't be dyed. But it's pretty cool. You can make yourself some cool outfits. Alright.
Yeah!
Yeah! Now then. So, the next place we want to head to is Hateno Village. This isn't a coincidence. It's not. It's scary. It's scary how much of a not coincidence this is. Come, my friend. Let us head on back. We are going to Hateno Village. We will return here when we're needed. And hopefully I can get some more rupees and buy that Sheikah outfit. I actually really like the Sheikah outfit. I think it looks really good on Link. But I do like the hood on Link. It's nice. I just love that you have different outfits in this game instead of just the green tunic. Although the green tunic is in this game. In fact, while there is a tunic specifically in the core game, you can also get different Link's tunics from the different games. Sorry. Using amiibo support. I don't have many amiibos. In fact, I only have one. But if I get certain amiibos, I can try to get the Ocarina of Time Link tunic, the Twilight Princess tunic, the I think Wind Waker tunic is on there. I know that lobster shirt that Link wears at the beginning of the game is in here, using the amiibos. You can get the original Legend of Zelda tunic. And it's great how well they look. Like, they look really good in this game. I've seen them. Even though, like, you know, it's a different, like, art style and a different game. But they were able to translate the way those tunics look pretty well. I'm trying to remember what other outfits that you can get. You can get other outfits other than tunics. You can actually get Sheik's outfit. Or at the very least, Sheik's mask from Ocarina of Time. You can get... What else? There's lots of DLC items too. I don't need amiibo support to get those items. I just have to have the DLC. You can get Majora's Mask, although again it's just a DLC thing, not really a story thing. Although that'd be pretty nuts. You can get like the knight's armor from Phantom Hourglass. Was it Phantom Hourglass? Yeah. You can get Tingle's outfit. Geez, what else? I'm now like thinking about it. Oh, you can get like a really cool like Ganondorf outfit. It's not exactly the same, but it is like a modified like Ganondorf outfit from Ocarina of Time. It looks really cool. It's really spooky. Yeah. But yeah, actually, I might stop here soon. Maybe I'll, like, just go a little bit longer, but, I need to figure out where I'm going. Oh, I need to turn this way. Oh, you need to follow the road, son. There you go. Oh, one thing I should warn you, because it will happen at some point. Well, actually, I'm pretty good at taking care of my horses, so it might not happen. But horses can die in this game. Just straight up die. And it's actually kind of kind of startling when it happens. Because they don't like, their bodies don't like disappear like enemies do. They just flop over dead, and then their body just sits there. It's kind of like, oh god, you know? Like, okay, that just happened. Yeah, so, but don't worry, I'm good at taking care of my horses. It's okay. I will, and even if I do fail, I can always reload a save. Oh, I was hoping to land on him. Yep. God damn it, I'm trying to get a headshot. Come to my club. Got a club, bro. Club Boko. We got chicks. We got, I don't know, D&D. We got fruit snacks. We got orange juice. Yeah, Club Boko. Also, by chicks, I mean like actual chicks, like little baby chickens. They're adorable. Anyway, come to my club. One day, all these screws I'm gathering will mean something. But today is not that day. Doodle-doodle-doo. Doodle-doodle-doo. There are lots of dead guardians here. Lots of dead guardians. Just, strewn about. Looks like they were trying to climb this wall. Some sort of big-ass battle happened here also. Okay, that was weird. For a second there, that donkey was sliding and not actually not actually walking. That was weird. Doodle-it-doodle-it-doo. What is this anyway? We don't quite have a name yet. Some sort of huge battle took place here. That is a cute donkey. I just saw it. There it is. Don't deny me my shafts. Oh shit! One of them's alive! What's up? Does it target enemies at all? All the Guardians are being controlled by Ganon, so they're all technically on the same side. However, that's not to suggest that there is no friendly fire in this game, because there definitely is. Bad guys can hurt each other by accident. In fact, it doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes it does happen. We might see it. But moblins, if you recall, are bigger, scarier looking versions of like bokoblins a little bit. But moblins will actually, like, if they don't have a weapon, they will actually grab other bokoblins, just straight up grab them, and and will throw them at you. Also, if you're dodgy enough, you can get a guardian to shoot its laser at another guy. It's pretty wild. You could say Breath of the Wild. Bleh. Bleh. Do all bad guys working for Ganon? Let me think. Well, some guardians, like the smaller guardians, are not attacking you because they're controlled by Ganon. The ones that you can find only in shrines, they're attacking you because they're trying to test you. So they're not technically working for Ganon. Just the small guardian-looking robots that hang out only in shrines. Let's see. There is the Yiga clan, which we have not met yet. They, however, swore their allegiance to Ganon, though they're not controlled by Ganon. They're just a group of people that have, decided to follow Ganon. Trying to think. Yeah, no, pretty much like 99% of the enemies you fight are just either controlled or following Ganon. There really isn't a whole lot. I guess, it's not really an enemy, but I guess, like, certain animals can attack you. There's some animals that will attack. But they're just doing it to defend themselves. Or because they want to eat you. There is actually one large enemy that I won't reveal yet, because it's pretty cool when you run into them, that I think does not work for Ganon. It's just in the world and just wants to eat you. But there's no, like, indication that it necessarily works for Ganon. I don't know. Anyway, I'm actually pretty tired. I do have an early day tomorrow, so I think I will stop right here. But yeah, we made it to Impa. We got ourselves a horse. We got more heart containers, and we explored. We found Kakariko Village. We did all this cool shit, and we got a new outfit. It's been wonderful. Well, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.